all-female cast in radio. The ladies set it off in prime time. The ultimate female team. Whitney, Drive Time Queen. Simi, the comedy sensation. Charlotte, the wickedest DJ.
Watch the breakdown.
3 to 6 p.m. Monday to Thursdays. Weekdays on Next 99.1 FM. Prime time, the Set It Off edition.
Welcome back to it, the Now Morning Show. And as you heard, TTT, in terms of Next 99.1 FM, will be the home of the first all-female drive time radio show in the form of prime time with Whitney husbands, Simi the Trini and DJ Charlotte. Ladies, good morning and welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I know these are not your times. You are going to absolutely be on the evening shift come for the 4th of April, but we had to get a little introduction because the ladies are running the show. How does it feel? What is the vibe? And, well, first off, the beast or the beats, because that promo, the wording is a little different. Who is who?
I think
Charlotte, you're the beats, right? I'm going with the beats.
I had to be the beats. Yeah, I had to be.
I'm going with the beats. I'm going with the beats.
Yeah.
Now, Simi, I want to get into comedic questions only because of this whole Will Smith and Chris Rock fiasco. But I know you're not going to be violent on the radio. You're going to be witty. You're going to be chatting it up. But this is relatively new for you, right? Because transitioning from comedic performances, stand-up, real Facebook posts that go viral, we are welcome you to the airwaves. What is that transition like?
It's exciting and it's different. It's something that I've wanted for a long time, and I've been working behind the scenes towards transitioning to radio and broadcasting. Excited, and I want to see what we have as a team to offer is going to be different from what we would regularly offer to, you know, a stand-up audience. It's not just comedic, it's interesting topics that we're going to be exploring. And I have this team that we are it's intelligent women. We have deep conversations as well.
That we can expect for sure. We know Whitney at the helm is definitely going to guide it that way. But then Charlotte is coming in with the mixes and the tunes. So Charlotte, transitioning from one network to the next mightn't be that big of a challenge. But tell me about your expectations, about your emotions at the moment.
I'm excited as well. We actually had the chance to talk together. We were getting our makeup done and we were just having a nice light conversation. And I thought to myself, I really like how this is sounding. So I think with good conversation and great music, because I'm bringing my years of experience to these stations, I'm really, really excited for all of that. I think it's going to be a really great shift.
I absolutely agree. Now, in terms of people getting to know you guys, we've distinguished the beats, we've distinguished the comic, we've distinguished that we are, as Simi says, all intelligent ladies. But now you're going up against predominantly male time slots. Apart from, of course, the delicate nature of ladies, how are we dealing with this, y'all? Simi, what's the game plan?
I think once we handle ourselves well in our exploration of different topics, and as long as we keep the conversations relevant to what is going on, people will be connected, people will be interested. And once we are able to maintain that connection with our audience, it should go fine. It's not about gender. It's about the conversation and keeping it interesting for people of all walks of life.
That I like, that it's not about gender. As much as it is at the helm, it's definitely the dynamics of the three personalities that we're going to be meeting. And speaking of connecting, how do we connect with you guys? Because Charlotte, we know that you put out your mixtapes, but are there other projects that we can expect from you now that we have a little jump across, so to speak?
Yes, we do. I actually put out an EP on Spotify, Apple Music called The Long Drive because I've recently got into production. So expect a lot more projects like that later on in the year. You can find all my mixtapes on SoundCloud. I'm even going to put my mixtapes on YouTube as well.
Nice. And of course, the handles for social media as you're here. Tell me again, how do we find you and where do we find you?
So you can find me at DJ Charlotte on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Facebook. It's at DJ Charlotte on all platforms.
Super easy. Simi, what are the projects that we look forward to from you? Will you be putting out a mixtape? Because I would buy it.
Actually, it's interesting that you should bring that up. I would be releasing my book of short stories, Panic Them. It's due to be released on Amazon on July 1st of this year. And you can find me on all platforms at Simi the Trini.
All right. So we're going to find them on all platforms. So we're going to find them at 3 to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday on Next 99.1 FM as part of the Set It Off crew. That's what I'm calling you all now. You have no choice. Primetime is the name, but Set It Off was a dope group of women who I think had the same kind of impact culturally, which is why you're featured in the arts and culture segment this morning. We are changing the shape and the face and the sound of radio. So guys, if it's one thing that you hope your listeners come away with from the Primetime team, what would that be? Charlotte, I'll start with you. Miss Universe.
These women know what they're doing, boy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Myself. I would say they would think, you know what? These women know what they're about. They're intelligent. They know the topics. They're not just here to talk or bash men, because I've heard a bunch of people thinking, well, what are y'all coming on this radio to do? 3 women are like coming to bash men. I'm like, no. We're coming to set it off. We're coming to change the sound of radio, make it more relevant, make it entertaining, make it something for people to relate to. So I think that is what we're looking for.
And Simi?
When people are leaving work to pick up their children from school or on the go, I would want them to leave with that feeling of feeling joy, you know? They're going to come in to enjoy a program, and we want to make sure that they have some laughter in there. It's supposed to be light and funny and entertaining, but also interesting, and bring you into the discussions that may be affecting our country, different topics that we might be facing globally. And it's going to be a fun show. So please, we're looking forward to seeing or listening in with you all, being part of the show on Monday.
That's right. April 4th, it goes down. To use their words, they're about to set it off, guys. Tune in to Next 99.1 FM, 3 to 6 p.m. as the ladies join the crew. Welcome to the family. And on that note, thank you very much for joining me. We head to a quick break and come back with even more superstars here on the Now Morning Show. We'll be back. No.